Hello? Hola. Not sure what's happening there, but I think Fernando was trying to call me. So look, we're going up into them there hills. So yeah, leaving the education a minute, finally. Okay, one is internet, and the other one is, to be honest with you, they need to actually shape up the teachers. Shape up or get out. The problem is with the corruption that the teachers just pay to have their certificate signed to say that they have done the courses. Even on television, they actually are advertising the courses for the teachers. So this is a serious problem. You know, Fernando was telling me about it, and so a few others. Education is the root of everything, as I think we all know. Serious problem. The other one is, to be quite honest with you, is to actually ship in teachers from other countries. Language obviously is a problem. The natural place is Spain, and I'm not sure whether the resource is there, because other Latin American countries have the same problem as Peru. So this is a serious problem. English is not spoken very widely, and that needs to happen. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm sorry guys, but this is an amazing trip for me. I don't know if I told anybody that when the plane landed in Lima, Jorge Chavez Airport, to my amazement, astonishment and pleasure, I actually started crying. Involuntary tears came down my cheeks. I started laughing. I couldn't believe it. Obviously, I have an emotion for this country. I don't think it is anything, well, maybe it has got something to do with the fact of my mother and father, but to be honest with you, and I'm not happy to say it, I don't think so. I left my father when I was about 11. Pablo was more of a son to my father than I was. He's now 54. Lovely guy. We got on really well. And my mother, well, we'll just leave that as it is. Very disappointed and sad. But that is the case, but can't change it. No, I don't know, roots, I suppose roots. There is something to do with the roots, isn't there? And I suppose I've been suppressing it for so many years because I couldn't do it. I know I always wanted to come back. And I would love Barnaby and Samantha to see it. It is a wonderful country. People are really nice. Yeah, they'll cheat, and then they'll laugh when you tell them they're cheating. But do you blame them? They're so poor in some areas. The irony is that a lot of them actually go to the towns seeking a better life, which is normal. It's done in Europe, States. But the jobs aren't there for them. And in the countryside, although it's a simple life, it's a good life. The kids playing in the river the other day, they're really enjoying themselves. And as I've lived in the country for 7 years in France, I know what it's like, and it is good. But I suppose as you grow up, you really do want, you know, other experiences which you wouldn't normally get locally. That is only natural. In France, I remember talking to a guy many years ago, about 25 years ago, who was telling me that it's normal to go to Paris, sow your oats, and then they would come back to their country side. Pablo was saying the same. He would like to actually go back up north. It's a natural instinct, I guess, and I suppose that's what I'm feeling. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that. This country is going to be fantastic in about 20-25 years' time. so long as the fucking politicians don't get their dirty mitts on it. They deserve to be shot. As I say to people, if in 20-25 years' time there isn't a significant movement in this country to the better, there'll be a revolution. Why? Because the people will actually know that it should have improved, whereas at the moment they don't. When we were in Huancayo, talking to a guy there, when he was telling me how polluted the river was there, and I said, but it's up to you to do something about it. You're the guys who need to. You live here. You need to do something about it. Nobody else is going to be able to. Only you can do it. You talk to the mayor and you say, you fucking get your finger out. If you don't, we will stop paying our taxes in a year's time. And he didn't realise that you can actually treat the desagüe, the actual waste, before it goes into the river. And therefore that information will trickle through, they will get it from the internet, they will find out. And when they do, then the politicians who have been getting away with it up to now will be snuffed. And I'm annoyed because the politicians, just like Blair in England, okay, they should know better. And the trouble is, they line their own pockets, and I don't understand that. So I actually am positive about it. You know, the signals I get are amazing. There's a lot of improvements. And the money is going to be there. The economy is improving, they've opened up the markets, it's stable. Okie dokie. Well, I think that's enough ranting on my part. And as I said to Barnaby this morning, we're having a nice little chat on Messenger. Oh, it's so nice to see him. I think this should be different. Caraz was very special in the sense of we went off the beaten track. It's really up, you know, one of these roads, but it's a dead end. And therefore quite peculiar. This is the main road. Yeah, problems could happen here just as much as anywhere else, but they could happen in Brixton or wherever. And it was interesting because the two local guys who actually helped us get out, because the car nearly got stuck, okay, nearly got water in the exhaust. Well, water was in the exhaust. It started coughing. Even they actually made a detour not to go through this junction where occasionally there are people who will actually put stones, wood, whatever in the road to actually make you stop, and then they'll rob you. And I was talking to a policeman actually last night when we went to get the ticket for Fernando to go back to Lima. 10 soles. Oh, there's some pay-as-you-go here, or peage. So I have to turn off. 10 soles for him for about a 4-hour journey in a colectivo or microbus. Anyway, I have to better switch off, I guess, in case I get told off. I'll be back with some more pictures because this is amazing. And I love ranting on, even though nobody's listening to me. Bye bye for now.